Last couple of weeks, we have sent out a number of teams.
The little fire ant from South America that has devastated Hawaii and made its way to Guam can now be found in Jigo, Nimitz Hill, Piti, Santa Rita, Umatic, and Maritso. Department of Agriculture Territorial Entomologist Dr. Russ Campbell says at this point the agency is just trying to determine exactly how far the ants have spread.
This ant in particular has been spreading into the Pacific tropical regions over the last 15 years or so, and we think that this particular incursion into Guam probably came from Hawaii. We don't have the evidence for that yet, but we think it came from Hawaii.
In fact, just yesterday they met with an expert out of Hawaii named Dr. Casper Vandervoot, who's helping the agency develop ways to deal with these tiny pests that pack a powerful sting. In Hawaii, the ants caused major damage to the ecosystem as they wipe out almost every little creature in its path, throwing off the natural balance of things. Getting rid of them may prove difficult.
The problem is when it gets into the jungle and it spreads up and down watersheds and so on, then it's unlikely that we'll ever be able to completely get rid of them from those areas.
And they have already made it into the jungle.
We did find them at a localized in Piti along riverbanks. That's kind of a problem area there because they're next to water and it's just a difficult place to try and do anything about them there.
Another problem with this ant is that it doesn't just live on the ground, it spreads throughout the trees. But there is some hope as officials are working on a way to use a type of sticky pesticide gel that can be sprayed into the trees. The ants then bring this poison back to their queen. But what can the average citizen do?
Well, we're still taking calls on our pest hotline. If somebody notices that they walk under their trees or into the jungle near their house and little ants come down on top of them from the leaves from the trees, and they start getting stung around their neck and so on their face perhaps, and around where their clothing is, under their sleeves. Give us a call at 475-PEST, and we'll try and get somebody out there as soon as we can to find out if it really is this little fire ant.
And if it is the little fire ant, then don't move any green waste off of your property, or you will help spread this brand new invasive species.
Basically, this ant doesn't spread itself very rapidly at all. Unlike other ants, it doesn't have mating flights and start flying all over the place. So the main way this ant moves around is through people. People move it around with green waste, moving live plants and cut flowers and things like that. And even soil and cardboard boxes. So